Miss, I don't have a credit card. Well, miss, you're gonna have to stop speaking so I can speak to you like a human being! Are you just repeating yourself? Are you even a human? Ah! Ugh! Goddamn woman calling about my credit card. Shit, what was I talking about? I was kind of raving, wasn't I? I was talking about what I was doing outside. Oh, right, with the anti-youth beam. It's still in its blueprint stage, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what to call it. I don't want to fill you in too much on the details of it because, you know, I never know if somebody's going to steal my ideas. It's happened before. As you may know, well, you obviously don't know anything about me. I am an enigma. I don't like to give out too much information about myself personally because people like to talk, and that's basically why I became a villain. I want to destroy all of humanity or otherwise enslave it. And it's going pretty well. I've developed this sort of mind control, behavioral control device. We'll call it a device. It's a mechanism, really, because the device has nothing to do with how the actual thing works. It's called currency. And what I've done is I put greed and hatred and competition into this item. And people are falling for it like dicks. I mean, I actually saw somebody shoot somebody for some paper, and I said to myself, yes, they're doing it. They're actually killing each other over this item just so that they can stay alive. Trust me, self-preservation is the number one instinct, I suppose, that you could really use to kill people, because if you make a species as intelligent or is cognitively developed as the human being and then put these primal devices into their society, you're going to drive them mad. I mean, that's what's so fascinating about the human mind, is that it can be driven past the point of its endurability. It can reach the edge, and it can either take the leap of faith or pull back. Either way, you've seen the edge. I mean, there's no real going back, you know. Once you get to the edge, you're kind of like, oh, my brain, why do I have these masks of emotion? What are they for? Why? And eventually you decide that life is just a game and it's just for fun, and you want to live your life, and then you realize that you're living under my rule, the monetary rule, that is, and it's going fabulously. I mean, enslaving humanity is the best thing ever. I mean, empathy is thrown out the window when you have to deal with things like taxes and insurances. I mean, what are you insuring, really? You're paying a company to make sure that they pay you back in case somebody crashes into your car or you get a disease, which there are possibilities, but it's basically just false security, and I love the fact that people are falling for it. Speaking of falling for it, just to give you a little bit of information about myself, I do enjoy outdoors. I do not plan on destroying the earth after I destroy humanity. What I'm going to do, in fact, if you can't tell by my mask, I have been definitely influenced by the dark arts of the Aztecs. They've been lost over time because the Spaniards decided that it was Satanists. But what I decided to do with the planet is sort of build this giant golden castle, influenced by the great Aztecians' temples. and whatnot. Oh, it's getting rather dark. I must say, the sun must be behind some clouds of doom or something. Really, and after all humans are gone, or at least most of them, because I do plan on having a few slaves. I don't want to do everything myself, you know. Although I could build robots. I never thought about that. I mean, machines often do the work for us anyway. That is their function. It's technology. It's not like the Terminator, where someone's going to program a machine to kill you. Although they are doing that with warfare, which I do highly respect. Pretty soon you won't even need human beings to go out and kill other human beings. I mean, the heat-seeking rocket to the laser rifle in a satellite. It's not going to be a rifle per se. It's going to be a laser satellite. At least that's what my invention is. I mean, I don't know what the United States government is working on. I know that they have that HARP thing, which is like a mind control, weather control device, which is basically manipulating the Earth and its systems. But you know, I don't like messing with the Earth too much, because it is a vast force, and as little as I like to admit this, I do respect the Earth and its ability to squeeze out any intruders that it may feel threatening to itself. And that's essentially what America is going to do. It's what it's doing. I mean, America is buying every kind of resource from every country. I mean, Canada is one of its biggest suppliers of fresh water, because we have so much of it. But the main reason for that is that if they didn't breed so much and didn't have so many people, so many stupid people who have like 8 to 10 children, I mean, what the fuck are you thinking with that? Why even have one? You can adopt somebody if you really want a child. There are plenty of unwanted children out there. God damn it! I'm sorry, I sympathize with the orphans, because in fact I was one of them. But that's another story. I mean, America is in such big shit that they've borrowed from nearly every country and have stolen from nearly every country that pretty soon all the rich people are going to move out of America, and it's just going to be this big heap of stupidity. And I'd say 25% of intelligent beings in America, but the majority of them are not too bright. And since guns are illegal there, and it's so easy to get them, pretty soon it's just going to be another civil war, but it's going to be for survival rather than ideologies. It's going to be very interesting to see, and I'm looking forward to it.